Hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today we are going to learn about Romantic Age. But before learning Romantic Age, we should know what is history of English literature. Or before learning history of English literature, we should know what is literature. Literature is the representation of practical life. In other words, literature is the written form of our practical life. What we do in our practical life, if it is written in a drama, novel, poetry, or some other forms, that is called literature. What is the aim of literature then? The aim of literature is to teach you through amusement. আনন্দদানের মাধ্যমে তোমাকে যে শিক্ষাটি দেওয়া হয় সেটি হচ্ছে সাহিত্য. And what are the components of literature? The components of literature are drama, poetry, prose, novel, etc. Sometimes movie is also part of literature. Okay, to learn about Romantic Age, we should know the history of English literature. History of English literature are divided some parts, some components or some segments or some periods. Suppose Old English literature, Medieval English literature, 17th century literature, Victorian literature, Romanticism, 19th century literature, and 20th century literature. These are the components of literature. Today we will learn one of the components or one of the segments, that is Romantic Age. You see, basically Romantic Age is characterized two major characteristics, that is loving relationships between men and women, and it is highly visionary or highly imaginative. The Romantic movement, a literary movement and profound shift in sensibility which took place in Britain and throughout Europe from 1770, and it ended in 1848. The Romantic Age is characterized also by sensibility, and it started in Britain and spread all over Europe, and it began in 1770. Let's know its intellectual, political, social characteristics. Intellectually, it is marked a violent reaction to the Enlightenment, or you can say the Romantic Age is the age of enlightenment, and politically it was inspired by the revolutions in America and France and popular wars of independence in Poland, Spain, Greece and elsewhere. After a war, a society or the whole world experiences some new form of lifestyle, and after these wars or revolutions mentioned before, the Romantic Age started. Emotionally, this age is highly visionary or highly individual. Socially, Romantic Age is an age of progress. Such was the background of Romantic Age. Now formally we are going to start all about Romantic Age. You see on the screen, the Romantic Age began in 1798 when William Wordsworth and Samuel Taylor published a book called Lyrical Ballads, and in this book they wrote a totally new kind of poems, and they are afraid whether this kind of poetry will be popular or not, but they published it in 1978 and it became very popular, and this popularity created a new era named Romantic Age. This age ended in 1832 when Walter Scott died. This is an age where literature depicts emotional matter in an imaginative form, or the writings of Romantic Age were highly imaginative, and it was liberal in literature. There is no first rules in writing. What we experienced in a neoclassical age. It was totally a liberal type of writings. Imagination, emotion, and freedom are certainly focal points of Romanticism. What are the focal points? I repeat, imagination, emotion, and freedom are the focal point of Romanticism. Romanticism stresses on self-experience and individual uniqueness. It is totally individual type of writing. An individualistic idea was permitted or is permitted in Romantic writings. Personal view can be expressed in Romantic writings. If we have a view of classical age and Romantic age, it would be more clear to us to understand the characteristics of Romantic age. You see, in classical age, faith in reason. They believed in highly the classical people believed in reason. They don't have any priority of emotion. But coming out from this highly restricted reasoning, the Romantic writers started writing giving priority faith in senses, feelings, emotions, and imaginations. The classical writers were very much interested in urban society or city life or town life. The components of their writing were based on urban society, while the Romantic writers started writing giving priority to the rural and natural life. Classical writers were interested in writing about public life, impressional poetry, whereas subjectivity was the main aspect of the Romantic writers. They gave priority to the individual ideas. The classical people were highly concerned with the scientific and mundane life, the worldly life, whereas the Romantic writers were interested in the mysterious and infinite life. Let's now know about some characteristics of Romanticism. Subjectivity and an emphasis on individualism is one of the major characteristics of Romanticism. Individualism means to have the right to express own ideas. What I like, what the writer likes, he will express in his own way. That is called individualism. He is not bound to maintain any rules as the classical and neoclassical writers maintained some rules and regulations for his writings. But the Romantic writers didn't maintain any rules and regulations of writing. And spontaneity. Another feature of Romanticism is spontaneity. What is spontaneity? What comes from the writer's mind or the poet's mind, he will write it. That is spontaneity. He is not bound to maintain any regulations. What comes from his mind, he will express it through his writings. That is spontaneity. Freedom from rules. What I told you about a few minutes ago. Freedom from rules. The Romantic writers are totally reluctant to maintain any kinds of rules. They are not bound to maintain any kinds of rules. They have freedom from rules. Next, devotion is superior to beauty. Devotion is superior to beauty. Solitary life. Solitary life means one kind of interesting life or imaginative life where a person live alone and enjoy his life. That is called solitary life. And solitary life is one of the components of Romantic writers or Romantic writings. Imagination is superior to reason. They are totally free from the chain of or from the burden of reason. They don't want to maintain any reasoning aspects. They are totally imagination based. They find pleasure through imagination. Love and worship of nature. The romantic writers or romantic writings are the great worshippers of nature. They love nature. They write based on nature. Nature is a very good element for their writing. Fascination with the past, especially myths and mysticism of the Middle Ages. Fascination with the past. They like to remember the very memorable incidents of the past, and through this thinking the romantic writers get pleasure. If I give you a brief idea what I said before, I can say that romanticism is characterized by the 5 I's. What are the 5 I's? You see on the screen, that is imagination, idealism, intuition, inspiration, and individuality. Let's now know what are the characteristics of the Romantic age. First of all, we can say that common man and childhood over urban sophistication. Romantics believed in the natural goodness of humans, which is hindered by the urban life of civilization. They believed that the savage is noble, childhood is good, and the emotions inspired by both beliefs causes the heart of soul. Really, romanticism is characterized by the easiness of life. Urban life is full of anxiety. That's why the romantic writers didn't take their aspects from urban life, they took their aspects from the rural life, and as childhood is free from all types of pangs, anxieties, that's why romantic writers prefer childhood for their writings, because childhood was a symbol of innocence and it is an anxiety-free life. The romantic writers gave priority emotions over reason. Romantics believed that knowledge is gained through intuition rather than deduction. This is best summed up by Wordsworth, who stated that all good poetry is the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. What comes out from our feeling, and that very output, if that very output is written on a paper, that is literature, or that is a piece of novel or poetry, is characterized by romanticism. Nature over artificial. They loved nature and avoided artificial life. Romantics stressed the awe of nature in art and language and the experience of sublimity through a connection with nature. Romantics rejected the ideas of industrial revelation. In a word, mechanical life was not supported, was not taken by the romantic writers. The individual over society. Romantics often elevated the achievements of the misunderstood heroic individual outcast. Imagination over logic. Romantics legitimized the individual imagination as a critical authority. Now let's have some common features of romantic poetry. The Romantics cultivated imaginative freedom. So the romantic writers had the imaginative freedom. they could imagine vertically, used a variety of poetic forms. They used so many poetic forms for their writing, tend to express the feelings of a man in solitude as opposed to those of man in society. They gave priority of a solitude, man's thinking, man's lifestyle, rather than a man in a society. All the poets except Blake describe the natural environment. Natural environment of the aspects of the Romantic writers. They tended to use language with more freedom and informality than the 18th century poets. They were profoundly affected by the great historical fact of the French Revolution. You know, French Revolution took place in 1789. After this French Revolution, the lower class or the common people ascended the throne and they were ruling their country. As they took the power, so as the common people or lower class took the power, the priority was given to the common people. It has a great impact, or it had a great impact on literature also, and this very impact is the use of language of common people, use the lifestyle of common people. That's why because of this French Revolution, an era changed, and that very era was for the common people, and that is Romantic Age. The Romantic poets were deeply interested both in life and art. The most interesting poems were about writing poetry. The Romantic Age were mainly based on poetry. Now we will learn the Romantic themes. Nature, love, history are the Romantic themes. And the literary forms were lyric, ballad, sonnet, and historical novel. What are the Romantic attitudes? Sensibility, melancholy, individualism, rebelliousness are the Romantic attitudes. You see here the first generation of Romantic poets: William Blake, Wordsworth, Samuel Taylor Coleridge. They were the initiator of Romantic Age. Dear learners, we have learned about the characteristics of Romantic Age, and that's all for today. In our next class, we will learn about the writers of Romantic Age.